Hey y'all, Emily here from The Way We Hunt, and you guys are about to watch the blackened alligator taco video that we did last night. So just a little preface, the audio wasn't real great, it just kind of did its own thing, and we may or may not have broke it before we started, and you can kind of tell. Also, the lighting was a little bit meh. It got better as the evening went on, so just give us a little grace. We're still new to this and we're still learning, and I'm still learning. This has been definitely a learning curve for me, but I promise if you guys keep with this, we're gonna bring you some really great videos and content, and we're gonna do better. For you guys to help us do better, if you could like, subscribe, and comment, on our channel and on our videos, the more you guys do that, the algorithm is better for our YouTube channel, and we can bring you more content if you guys do that for us. So we'd really appreciate y'all. We love what we're doing. We hope you enjoy it. So just, comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see, more recipes, more hunting stuff, fishing, more in the bag, what we carry. Give us some ideas and we'll bring it to you as best as we can. We've got some really great stuff coming to you pretty soon. So stand by, hang out, bear with us, give us a little grace, and this is The Way We Hunt. Hey y'all, this is Emily from The Way We Hunt, and tonight we're going to show you how to make blackened alligator tacos, because it's Taco Tuesday every day, right? First, we need to prep some of our ingredients. I have some tomatoes, some cilantro that I'm going to cut up for you. I would have had some fresh cilantro from our garden, but I may or may not have killed ours. Cue Walmart. First, I'm just going to dice up a couple of tomatoes. It's just for Ryan and I, so I'm not going to use all three. I'm just going to use two. Get your fancy knife that's actually made for tomatoes, and it's just it's not anything fancy. We're just dicing them up to put them on tacos. And for the sake of time management, we're going to cut to the next scene, and this is all going to be done. So I'm just going to grab, I don't know, a handful. I'm going to use a different knife, just a paring knife. And I like to kind of squish it up. It makes it easier for me to cut everything up. Squish it all up again and slice it up just like that. Next, we're going to take our gator, and when we got our gator home, we went ahead and we pre-packaged it into about 2-pound packages. We ground some of it up. Here's some whole alligator. This is about 1.5 pounds. Again, it's just for Ryan and I, so we don't need a lot. We'll just have a little bit of leftovers. You're actually going to slice this up fairly thin. And I'm sure there's a right way to do this, but this is just the way I'm doing it. And again, for the sake of time management, we're going to cut to the next scene, and this is all going to be done. So go to your local grocery store, get whatever blackening seasoning you can find. Sometimes it's hard to find. This one is just Zatarain's. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to sprinkle it on all over the meat. I'm going to mix it up. Once it's sprinkled on, sprinkle some more on. We're going to put, it doesn't matter, probably vegetable oil is the best, because we need to get the pan really, really hot. So when you're blackening gator or anything for that matter, the pan just needs to be really, really hot. So we're going to do this outside because it's probably going to smoke. You can buy hotter blackening seasoning. We actually have some sriracha blackening seasoning, but I'm a big wimp when it comes to hot stuff, so we have to get like the normal blackening seasoning for me so I can actually eat it. It looks pretty good. Looks like most of it's covered fairly well. We're going to get the pan hot and get to cooking. We're going to take our gator now, and we're going to throw it in the pan. We're going to mix it around until it's blackened. It's not going to take very long. Pan's is already very hot. You can hear the sizzle. If you don't hear the sizzle, the pan is not hot enough. You might take it, excuse me, you might take a test piece and throw it in there and make sure the pan is hot enough before you put all of your gator in. Very glad we did this outside since I already got myself choked up. so our gator is pretty much done. You kind of want it looking like these brown pieces right here. Probably should have cut it just a little bit smaller, made it a little bit more bite-sized pieces, but this will work just for Ryan and I. Now we're gonna take it out of the pan and make our tacos. All right, we're gonna take our vegetable oil and we're gonna make our tacos now. So pour the oil in about halfway up, that way it'll cover the taco. And we're gonna make taco shells out of corn tortillas. So there may or may not be too much oil in there, but we're gonna make it work. Use the tongs to make my tortilla. The way you check to see if the oil's ready or not is you stick the tortilla just in like that, and if it starts sizzling, you know the oil's ready. So I'm gonna lay it down flat. I'm gonna keep it there for just a few seconds before I turn it, and you can use the sides. Let it sit there for 10, 15 seconds till it makes itself a tortilla. And we're gonna throw it in our pan, and we got homemade corn tortilla for our tacos. And to keep with our Florida tradition, we're gonna take our Everglades seasoning, which is actually made in Florida, and we're gonna sprinkle a little bit on our tortillas. Just for a little bit of extra flavoring. Make sure you do this while it's hot, so the seasoning sticks to it just a little bit better. All right, then you add whatever ingredients you want. We're gonna do cilantro, sour cream, salsa, Ryan's gonna put sriracha, and then we're gonna add tomatoes to it, and of course the gator. All right, so we're kind of having to fight the flies for our meal tonight, but that's fine. So I'm just gonna take the best looking taco. This is probably it. Take a little bit of my gator, add to the bottom, and of course I forgot, we're gonna add cheese, because I mean, literally cheese makes everything better. Something doesn't taste good, add cheese. Sour cream. I'm a big proponent of sour cream. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, and there's cheese on it too. Yum. Take some tomatoes. More tomatoes. More tomatoes. Oh, that's a huge chunk of tomato. Maybe just a, there, great. And then a little bit of cilantro. And there's your taco right there. Of course, Ryan's gonna add sriracha, but since I'm gonna be taste testing it, I'm not putting sriracha on it because I literally might die. So let's see if it's edible. It's pretty edible. You guys are missing out. So that's all you need to make blackened alligator tacos.